Welcome viewers. In the topic electromagnetic waves, we have read oscillatory charge or accelerating charge is the source of EM waves. In the previous video, we have discussed about it. The oscillating charge is found where? Where is it oscillating? How is it producing EM waves? We have seen that in the LC oscillations, I told in the previous video, that this is the fully charged capacitor and this is coil, ideal circuit LC. So, in this LC oscillation, charge oscillates across the capacitor plates. Here, fully charged capacitor, then this capacitor discharges through coil, and then coil becomes partially charged, magnetic energy, and here electrical energy. At the expense of electrical energy, magnetic energy is produced here. So, what happens? Charge maximum, then less, then becomes 0, then in opposite direction small amount, then in opposite direction maximum amount, then again in the opposite direction less amount, then it becomes uncharged again. What will happen? Again, this is the fully charged coil, and this will send the coil will send the charge at this plate again, like this one and this one. We have seen in the LC oscillation. I mean to say that charge oscillates across the capacitor plates. It produces electric field, as I told here, that electric field is shown here along this y axis. Then in the beginning, maximum charge is shown here, maximum electric field, then lesser by lesser amount, then 0, here 0, then in opposite direction lesser one, this one, then in opposite direction maximum, this one, and then again decreasing this one, 0, again it will rise. So, we have seen a curve, cosine or sine curve. Here it is cosine curve beginning from maximum at t equal to 0, value of E is maximum. So, electric field is produced and it is changing with time. Changing electric field produces magnetic field. This magnetic field is perpendicular to the electric field, and changing electric field produces magnetic field. How? Maxwell predicted that changing electric field produces displacement current, and displacement current produces magnetic field. Why it is said? Because it was believed that magnetic field is produced only due to the current. So, displacement current was named, we have discussed earlier, and the magnetic field is produced. Where? In the perpendicular plane. How? In the same phase. So, if you represent this as a magnetic electric field in the LC oscillation shown like this, and if you consider this electric field in the form of sine wave along the y axis. So, I have shown here this along the y axis, the sine curve for electric field, and here the magnetic field in the perpendicular plane about z axis, along the z axis. So, this is the positive z axis and it is here negative z axis. So, this I have shown one peak here for the oscillations of magnetic field, here along the positive, and here these are along the negative. What mistakes you do? Whenever it is said that draw the picture of EM wave, as you know, EM wave consists of electric field and magnetic field perpendicular to each. Electric field is perpendicular to the propagation of wave, magnetic field is perpendicular to the propagation of wave. Both are perpendicular to the propagation of wave. That means we are getting 3 mutually perpendicular directions, and such property, such a wave is called transverse. That is why EM wave is a transverse wave. How to represent? This is the electric field graph, then electric field oscillations parallel to plus y or minus y. Magnetic field parallel to z or anti-parallel to z. and this is the direction of propagation. What mistake you do, that sometimes you draw the same nature of graph and opposite oscillations vectors here and here. So, think that if you look only the magnetic field about x axis, then it is perpendicular about x axis, this on this side and this on that side. If you look electric field about x axis, then this is like this. So, what is this picture? This picture represents the illustration of EM wave. Now, EM waves direction, how will you decide? Look here, very important point, that the direction of EM wave is always given by E cross B. All the three vectors are there. Then what is E cross B? That will be the direction of EM wave. As I told earlier also, that electric field may be along y axis, may be along z axis, any of the field, any of the all B, E and direction of propagation may have along any axis. But what will be the direction of propagation? Whatever is the direction of E, whatever is the direction of B, they are cross product. So, what is the direction of propagation? E cross B. If E is here in the direction of y axis, what is the unit vector of about y axis? J. What is the unit vector about plus z axis? K. So, what is the J cross K? You have learned the vector, that is I. One can say that electric field is about negative y axis. Then what will be there? Magnetic field will be also about negative z axis. Look here, this electric field produces this magnetic field, and this magnetic field produces this electric field. How? Opposite to the first one. Look, from the Faraday's law, rate of change of magnetic flux produces EMF, but here this is negative sign. So, this magnetic field change of magnetic field produces electric field opposite to the previous one. Now, this electric field produces magnetic field like this, and E and B, they regenerate each other, one produces the other. So, in this way EM waves are formed. What we have learned, the source of EM wave is the oscillating charge, and that is where does the charge oscillate? In the LC oscillations. These generation of EM waves, that is the propagation of wave and production of electric and magnetic field. These E and B vectors are self-sustained. Once they are produced, they travel, they change their direction and their propagation always with space and time. So, in this way EM waves are generated. Today we will discuss what are the equations, mathematical expressions of E and B. We have seen that before that you should know what is plane progressive wave. So, we have seen in class 11 that plane progressive wave is given by the equation y equal to a sin kx minus omega t, this is plus minus omega t. How this equation is framed? This is totally in the chapter wave, it has been given in detail. A is the maximum amplitude, maximum displacement, that is called amplitude. What is y? Y is displacement. This k is called wave vector or propagation constant. Learn the name of terms. This is propagation constant. What is omega? Omega is 2 pi n or 2 pi upon t. This is called angular frequency. How this equation is formed? You know, the quantity written in bracket is called phase, and this expression is written for the progressive as per its name. Something is in progress. What is wave? Wave means energy, propagation of disturbance. So, if the energy is propagating like the transverse wave, look like this. So, if this is the displacement and this is the x, suppose distance. So, at different distance, different displacement of the, suppose this wave is progressive wave is in any medium, then medium particles oscillate about their mean position. Do they leave their place? In class 11th you must have read elasticity and inertia are the two properties of the medium in which a wave travels. So, medium particles oscillate to and fro about their mean position and disturbance progress forward. At different position, at this point displacement is maximum, at this position displacement is in opposite direction, at this point displacement is 0. So, different points are at different position, different points have different displacement. You can write this displacement as y, then y is the function of x, depends on x, function of x. Similarly, y depends on time also. At different time, if you watch the wave is in progress, then if you watch the at different time the position displacement of the particle is different. That means displacement is also different at different time. That is why combinedly we say that this y is function of position and time. This is the plane progressive wave. It is said that it depends, its displacement is position and time dependent. What we have shown here, that this is displacement, maximum displacement, this is position, this is time. One more thing, that for the positive sign here, it is said that progressive wave is travelling in negative direction. In which direction? Whatever is written after k. Here this equation represents that wave is travelling along x axis, and if you consider only positive sign, then negative x axis. If you write kx minus omega t, then along positive x direction. These are the points which you take care of. Some questions it is asked that in which direction the wave is travelling, then if it is written kx plus omega t, then minus x direction. Also that you write kx plus minus omega t or omega t plus minus kx is the same. You have to pay attention that if it is written kx plus omega t or omega t plus kx, same. What is the meaning? Wave is moving along negative x direction. And if kx minus omega t or omega t minus kx, then wave is moving along positive x direction. This all detail I have given about the plane progressive wave. Here we are talking about the EM waves. EM waves, who is oscillating in EM waves? Electric field and magnetic field perpendicular to each other. So, what will you write? The mathematical expression for electric field. Look, this E, suppose along y axis, then what will you write? E will be E naught, its maximum value, sine this k x minus omega t, and if along y axis, so it will be written here j. In some numericals it is written here Newton per meter, volt per meter, that is its unit also. What will you say for this expression? What does this expression for electric field represents? That j means electric field vectors are along y axis. In what direction wave is propagating? EM wave is along x direction, and negative means positive x direction. Okay. Then write the equation for magnetic field, what will you write? Which direction is left? This B will be equal to B0 sine this kx minus omega t. This bracket quantity will remain same as it is phase, and both E and B are produced in same phase and perpendicular to each other. Now x, that means I, j is here, that means y axis, then which direction is left? K. So these two expressions represent that E, B and direction of propagation along which axis. In some questions it may be written that this is E equal to kx minus omega t plus phi by 2. Then whatever is written here, if you have been told write the expression for B if E is here, then you will write the same here. You will also write this plus phi by 2, and this is J and this is K, because E and B are in the same phase. What is the direction of propagation of EM wave? That is direction of propagation of EM waves, direction of EM wave, that is E cross B, hence J cross K, that is I, and you can also check x is written after K. So these are the mathematical expressions for electric and magnetic fields. Another important thing Maxwell proved, Maxwell given, that the ratio of E and B, this is E and this is B, then ratio of E and B is the speed of EM waves. This is E by B, or you can say here this is E naught upon B naught. From this division of two equations, this is the C, speed of light, and EM waves are supposed to be traveling, where predicted by Maxwell that they have the speed of light, and it came true that all the EM waves, whatever may be their different wavelength, they all travel in vacuum with the same speed. Lambda wavelength may be different, but they travel with the same speed. In the sunlight, different colors you have seen. Have you seen that red color come faster than yellow color or than green color? We receive all colors at the same time. So all colors move with the same speed, and it is given by this relation. How the speed is given? In terms of permittivity of free space and permeability of free space. You know these two terms, permittivity in electrostatics we have read, permeability in magnetism we have read. What are EM waves? Made up of electric field and magnetic field. So how this speed of EM wave depend on permittivity and permeability? This also have been given by this relation, C equal to 1 upon under root mu naught epsilon naught. This relation is also for the free space or vacuum. What about the waves traveling in a medium? In a medium, permittivity of free space and permeability of free space, they are written like this. Look, in a medium, if the speed of EM wave is V, then it is written as 1 upon under root this mu r and epsilon. What is this meaning? This mu r and epsilon r you can write. What is this? This mu naught is permittivity of free space, but if you write mu naught into mu r, then this is the value. Mu naught into mu r is written here, extra term for permittivity of free space in vacuum and permeability of free space in vacuum, they are multiplied by this mu naught into mu r in place of this, and this is epsilon naught into epsilon naught r. Now 1 upon mu naught epsilon naught is C, then what can you write here in place of this value? You can put that V can be written as C upon under root this mu r into epsilon naught r. This is also called K. This is dielectric constant E r, relative permeability mu r. So, in terms of relative permeability and permittivity, how the speed of waves? It means that in a medium, presence of medium, speed of light decreases. Based on this, one more question is asked that in optics we have read refractive index of a medium is given by C upon V. Then what will you write? C is in place of C, what will you write? Under root mu naught epsilon naught upon what is V? 1 upon under root mu epsilon, where mu r or mu e epsilon r is simply written as mu e. Then what will be here? Its value under root mu e upon mu naught epsilon naught. This is the refractive index. In some questions, options are given. Check the write the value of refractive index in terms of absolute and relative permeability. Then in this way, you have to select correct option. How the refractive index is given. Now, what is the speed of EM waves? How this formula is given? We have seen electric field and magnetic field. This is propagation constant K. Then speed of EM waves or any progressive wave, it is given by V equal to omega by K. This omega is 2 pi n and K is 2 pi upon lambda. What is omega? Angular frequency. I told this K and omega relations earlier. Then what will be V? Speed, frequency into lambda. This is the speed of EM wave. What is the frequency of EM waves? The frequency of oscillating charge. Where is the charge oscillating? In the LC oscillations we have seen. What is frequency? 1 by 2 pi under root LC. From where the energy propagating in the EM wave comes? From that source where accelerating charge receives the energy. Accelerated charge has some source of energy, and that energy is propagating in the form of EM waves by the accelerated charged particle. So EM waves we have read electric field, magnetic field, direction of propagation, mutually perpendicular as a transverse wave, we all have read. Speed, it is given by this. After the prediction of Maxwell for EM waves, in the laboratory, it's an experimental demonstration for visible light could not be done because the maximum frequency a modern oscillator can have is of only 10 to the power 11 Hertz order, and light's frequency, light wave, visible light of 10 to the power 14 Hertz. So for the low frequency EM wave, maximum experimental demonstration were made, and in the Hertz experiment for the low frequency like radio waves, it was successfully demonstration was made for the existence of EM waves. What properties Hertz demonstration, Hertz experiment given. After experiment, what were the properties of EM waves? Number one, EM waves can be polarized, can be diffracted, interference takes place, diffraction can take place, reflection, refraction. That is all the wave-like properties EM waves also have. So, properties of EM waves, you can see that number one, EM waves, you know all the construction of EM waves, perpendicular E and B magnetic field, and they regenerate themselves once E and electric field is formed. Variable changing electric field with respect to space and time is formed. It produces magnetic field, then it produces electric field, and so on. And both are perpendicular and perpendicular to the direction of propagation also. This is the property. This is the EM wave. You have read what it is have. EM waves can be reflected, refracted, diffracted, interference, all the properties of wave. The EM waves can be polarized. Now, EM waves are transverse in nature. So, you can also write, because E and B and direction of propagation all are mutually perpendicular. So it is said that EM waves are transverse in nature. EM waves are, next property, EM waves are not deflected by electric and magnetic fields. Not deflected by electric and magnetic fields. One important property, look, optical effect. Optical effect means we are able to see in the light. Without light we cannot see. So optical effect is responsible for the vision. Okay, then EM waves, in EM waves, electric field and magnetic field both are there. Which field's contribution is more? How will you decide? Can you tell? We have read the formula C equal to E naught upon B naught. This is the maximum value of electric field and this is the maximum value of magnetic field. Since E naught is CB naught, look from this relation. C is the speed of light, EM wave. That is the speed of light also. So this here, that contribution of electric field is maximum, larger, much larger than the magnetic field, and this factor is responsible for the optical effect in EM waves, since this E naught is much larger than B naught. So all these properties we have seen about EM waves. C is the speed of light is constant, and it is such a constant or fixed number that is used to define the fundamental length or time, unit of time and unit of length. Now, in the 19th century, before the 19th century, it was firmly believed by the scientists. Scientists believed that in the universe all over there is a medium prevailing, because in this prevailing medium the waves can travel. It was supposed that medium is necessary for propagation of wave, because sound wave, the mechanical wave, they need medium. Sound wave travel longitudinally in air, transverse in a solid, there was a medium. Then after the prediction of Maxwell, and it came true by the experimental work, that there is no medium prevailing in all the universe. That medium named by the scientists was ether. But after experiment work of Michelson-Morley, Michelson-Morley experimentally demonstrated that this EM waves doesn't require any medium. They demolished conclusively this hypothesis of ether. They can EM waves consist of electric field and magnetic field, and they are self-sustained, reproducing each other, and they are moving perpendicular in perpendicular planes. In vacuum, EM waves are formed like this. So this was all about EM waves. In the next video, we will discuss about the intensity of EM wave, energy density of EM waves. Can EM waves exert pressure? Do they have momentum? This all we will discuss in next video. Thank you.